Hey everybody, this is Ron the Bodyguard and it is a story time. So I have a story that I would like to share with you. It's when I first became a professional bodyguard, executive protection specialist. So straight out of bodyguard school, I built a website. I was doing things independently. I was getting a couple of gigs here and there. But one particular night, I got a call. And the guy called me. He said, hey, I need 5 big bodyguards. So I began making phone calls and looking around and asking people, can they work tonight? So one of the first things that you ask clients is, so why do you need a bodyguard? Why do you want to know? Because you want to know what you're getting yourself into. So I asked the customer, why do you need a bodyguard? He says, because me and my friends are in town and we just want to make sure that we're safe. So I left it at that for the moment. So as I began making phone calls, I couldn't get anybody. So the guy called me like 3 or 4 times. Hey, did you find the bodyguards I'm looking for? And hours and hours went by, and into the night, he called me again and he said, hey, did you find any bodyguards? So it was just me and another guy. The other guy, he kept on calling me over and over. Hey, you got any work? You got any work? I got 20 years experience in security. I could take care of any task, any kind of job. When people talk a lot, you just gotta question everything. So anyway, so the guy, he says, okay, if there's only 2 of you, I need you to get here as soon as possible. So we tried to rush there as soon as possible. As soon as I got there, the guy hands me $500 cash. Here's your deposit. So we all get in the limo and we introduce each other, and I asked him again, so why do you need a bodyguard? And he tells me the same story. He says, because I have people in town and I want to make sure they're safe. So we're going to a Halloween party. And if anybody from New York City knows, we was going to Brooklyn. It's a place called Brighton Beach. Brighton Beach is not a place that you go and you mess around in, okay? I did not know that at the moment. So as we get to this place, we're the only people dressed in all black, black tie, black suit, looking like the Men in Black, okay? I tell the other guy, just do everything I tell you to do. He says, I don't have any bodyguard experience. I don't know what to do. He started breaking down on me. Now this guy is 6'4", almost 300 pounds. Big guy, okay? Me, I'm 6'1", 240 pounds. And I'm telling this guy, directing this guy, don't worry, I got you. I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do. So we get to this place and we're greeted. And we have to walk through like a crowd of people. It's like a nightclub, but everybody's dressed up in costumes. So I tell him, you get in the back and you watch out for anything suspicious. Just make sure the clients are safe. I am going to be the main bodyguard, and I'm going to stick with my client, the one that hired me, and make sure he's safe. So we go to this big table. It's nothing but food and drinks, all kind of drinks, all kind of food. So I'm sitting right directly with my client. I have the other person that is assisting me on the other end. We are near the back of the restaurant where you have the kitchen area, you have your bathrooms, and then in that kitchen area there's an exit door, because that's what I requested. We're sitting down and they're eating, they're drinking, they're laughing, they're joking, and these guys are from Russia. So every 15-20 minutes they got to go outside and smoke a cigarette. And that particular night was a very cold night. We didn't have any jackets. We just had on the Men in Black suits with the black tie with the white shirt. So we go outside with them. They go smoke cigarettes, go pee on the wall, whatever. So we go back in, more drinking, more laughing, more eating. And we do this And every time I come back, as my client is getting a little bit more tipsy, I ask him, so why you need a bodyguard? He tells me the same story all over again. I just want to make sure all of my people are safe and we just gonna have a good time, you know? So we go outside one more time to smoke cigarettes. So this time we go out and we smoke cigarettes. Not me, my client. I'm with the group and they talk in a very normal, calm language, okay? I'm thinking nothing of it. They're speaking in Russian. So Riddler goes to the wall to go pee on the wall. My client says, hey Ron, come over here with me. He goes to the wall. He punches Riddler in the face, in the neck, start jumping him. I grab my client. I said, what the fuck are you doing? I'm not that kind of bodyguard. I'm not going to jail with you. So I take him. As you know, with the proper bodyguard training, you always remove your client from the situation. So back to the kitchen area where they have the exit door. I take my client all the way back there. I hem him up on the wall. He's trying to get away. He's trying to fight me. Hey Ron, I got to go out there and I got to fight these people. My friends out there. So I tell the other bodyguard, get all these people in the kitchen. Get all these people in the kitchen. Don't leave until they come into the kitchen. So the big giant bodyguard, that's 6'4", 300 pounds, he come running in with us saying the other people getting jumped out there. And he left them. So eventually they made their way back inside, all beat up and roughed up and everything. I got everybody to the back of the kitchen, near the exit door. We called car service. Car service could not get there any quicker. I mean, this was a very difficult situation. It was very dangerous. And I want to say, without the proper bodyguard training, we would have been doomed, because I would not have known what to look for. I would not have known where to sit, how to even protect my client at all, if I was just a security person without proper training of protecting anybody. So one car comes, we couldn't get everybody in the car, so I had to stay back and I had to let the other person go, the big guy go, with the main clients to another nightclub. Then I wait around and I'm just out there. I'm the only black person out there. I'm the only one with a suit and a tie. Everybody's out there with costumes and everything. We are in Brighton Beach where people disappear, okay? And I had to be calm, because I had to be calm for the clients, and I could not show any fear. I had to show courage. I had to show heart, because that's what a true professional bodyguard is. We eventually all made it out, and I went back and I spoke to this guy, sat down, and I said, we are not those kind of bodyguards. He was looking for big bodyguards so he can start a fight. So eventually he told me why he hired bodyguards, because he said, you know what, the people over there, the Armenians, the darker skinned Russians, he said, those are the people that jumped us 2 weeks ago. And I'm like, so I'm saying, every time you ask a client, why do you need a bodyguard, and they don't tell you the full story, they put your life in jeopardy. But if you don't have the proper training, you might not make it out alive, because they have down there put your life in jeopardy as well as themselves. So the moral of the story is, without the proper training, your life could be in jeopardy. And if you don't have confidence in yourself and you don't have courage in yourself, and definitely if you don't have heart, you will never make it in this business. So this is my story time that I just want to share, since I've never shared it before. Thank you very much.